Okay. So today I was just thinking about this Daniel, Mr. Daniel Effiong. Just when I was saying thank God that Frank and his wife, it should happen that um did not enable bloggers to carry what he said during his wife's birthday. He said something about his wife begging him not to break up with her, like to stay with her. That was before the marriage, and people were going after the wife on the comment section um about how she's like a pick me kind of thing. And I'm like, are people serious? Like, if you love someone, you don't want them to leave you. Like, what is our offense of loving a husband so much that she wants it to work, you know? So I could not understand why people were coming after the woman. Just when I was like saying, oh, thank you. Bloggers will not, criticize this woman. Here it comes with another story of saying something about if he cheats, he expects his partner to say, how can I help you? And I'm like, is this man serious? Is this man serious? Like, seriously, cheating is a decision, or maybe it's something you fell into. It's one of those two things. It could be something that you compromised yourself. You were in this situation, you were in the car or in the house with someone and you had the feelings. Or it's something you have decided in your mind that you want. So you want someone now to not decide for you in your head and said, oh, how can I help you from your decision? I Each time I remember that statement there, I'm like, some women are really going through a lot in their marriage. And then there again, I thought to myself, because there is this thing I do. I do some certain things for my husband, that I know if he goes out there, he will not have the reciprocal of me. Like, there is no way a girl of these generations will do those things. So there are some things I do that makes me feel like, even though he can do it himself, like if he wants to go out there to get another wife, he will not be able to get my second, like someone else that can do those things. And I do them on purpose. So to me, I was thinking, is it that this woman is doing this thing on purpose, knowing that if they ever break up, no one will be able to tolerate such? That was what I was thinking in my head. And then another one, I'm like, is this man really serious? Is he just saying this in to clad shades? Like, he does not need it. He's already a professional actor. Like, he does not need it. That brings me to another topic that I really want to talk about. I've been trying to like not do this video, but each time I remember this guy, I'm like, but boy, wow. Like, does he know that there is something called hips? You don't even have to be sexual intercourse with someone before you can get it. Like, you can just kiss someone that has it on their lips, and voila, you have it. Does he know there's something like that? Like, like seriously. So he should really be careful about the people he start kissing. Like, because most of these actors, we hear a lot of things that they do behind the scene. Not that I'm saying it's true, but we hear a lot of rumors. So imagine you putting yourself at risk because you want to be professional kisser online. Funny enough, right? When I knew him the first time, funny enough, when I first of all watched Mr. Daniel's Effiong's movie, he didn't really kiss in that movie. It was this movie he acted with one Kenyan girl. I think Kenya, or one of those eastern part of Africa. Very mature. Then I'm like, I was even telling my husband, I said, that's my Nigeria brother. That's my Nigeria brother. But now I don't understand if he wants to hard prawn or he wants to. I don't understand, because basically that movie that he acted with that girl, I think Beam Bomb something, that they were kissing non-stop, right? Basically, the whole thing that they used to sell that movie was the kissing part. So is there no other story you can tell apart from kissing? Like, if I keep on thinking about this man's matter, the more I pity the woman more. Instead of bashing that woman, I think we need to even come together to pray for their marriage, because you don't want to be known for the best kisser in Nollywood, honestly speaking. Like, I'm not even saying that I'm not saying my marriage is perfect, but there are things that I can't take, honestly. And I'm not even that beautiful. This is why it bothers me, or it amazes me when I see that Ned Wonko's wife, or maybe Regina, or I'm like, but these girls are beautiful. What are they doing here being the second best? I can't understand it. Or is it true when they say that the ugly ones get married quickly? Because I know I'm not, like, I'm not ugly, but those girls, they're like high class. What? Hey, what? It's better you're even making your money, having your kids, or being on your own than. I honestly cannot understand. I honestly cannot understand. I honestly cannot understand. But I pray their marriage work. I pray, because with that kind of mindset that he's not being accountable for his own action, rather wanting someone to help him out. It's not. It's a turn off. It is a turn off. And beauty does not last forever. So I don't think if he thinks because he's handsome, or I don't know. Sha, if he ever gets a chance to watch this video, it is time for you to mature up. Do not put yourself and your family at risk of ABs because you want to be the perfect kisser. Even though you will say, some men will say kissing is not cheating. It is, because you can contract things nowadays, even with someone's sweat. You can get Ebola. Like, a lot is happening that you have to be careful. And as a protector of your household, which is the man, you are supposed to protect them in every aspect. I don't know if you would like it for one day you're older, and then your daughter is being married to a guy that is kissing all over internet, saying this is his profession. You will be worried for your kids if you truly have an idea that even kissing can bring damage to their home or to their health. So I was thinking I would leave a video after this ranting of mine, a video of how one can contract herpes through kissing, and how an American actor, decided by himself that he is not going to share his lips with any other woman on the screen, and because he loves his wife. I think Daniel, Mr. Daniel Effiong, can learn from him. You can be you can be better in other ways in your profession than just kissing. And when I even watched that kissing part, when I watched the kissing part, what do they call it, bumper part, I saw the girl laughing, and I'm like, is it funny? Because I think after they said cut, the whole cast were laughing because they could see the passion in there, right? And she was like, and I'm like, is it funny or turning on? Like, that was what just came to my mind. Pardon me. But yeah, like, if nobody would tell you, if your wife will not tell you because she wants peace in her home, I will tell you. It's high time you stop it. Kissing part is not just the part you can act. You're a good and fantastic actor. I have watched your movies. Apart from that one that you were kissing that girl, I'm like, if I want to watch Blue Film, I know where to get it. So apart from that one, I've never watched that movie. Apart from that, you are a fantastic actor. You are intelligent, you are smart, you are handsome, you have the skill to so high. You need to start taking responsibility of, you like, guy, you can do better. That's what I just want to say. Girls, guys, you should watch this video after this ranting of mine. Thank you for supporting my channel. Bye for now.
You can't get an STD because you don't have sex, but that's because you don't know these 6 ways. Hi, Dr. Asher here, and I test patients regularly for STDs, and sometimes they're surprised by the results, and I don't want you to be one of them. It's actually very easy to get an STD. For example, herpes, the one that causes genital and oral ulcers. All it really takes is a bit of touch and friction, and the virus enters through micro tears in your skin. And there's no cure for herpes or vaccine, so once you have it, you kind of have it forever. Simple ways like getting a massage, kissing, mother to child or stranger to child, sharing damp towels with one another, sharing of lip balm will be enough to pass on an incurable virus. And any way that herpes can spread, so can HPV, the one that causes cervical, oral, throat cancer, and warts all over your body, fingers, toes, feet. Simple ways including sitting in a sauna, where you're sitting naked on a bench that someone else has shared before, sharing gym equipment, where someone else was just recently rubbing their sweaty body all over it and they haven't cleaned it. Yoga mats. Everyone who's used it before has left something behind for you. And really walking anywhere barefoot, such as swimming pool toilets, public toilets, spas. But the problem isn't how easy it is to get an STD. The problem is that we even have a label for something that isn't really dependent on having sex to get. In creating this label, we've implied a sort of morality to the disease, making people less likely to seek treatment or diagnosis for it. And at the same time, for people that don't have sex, they are lulled into a false sense of security, thinking that they will never get this disease. So if you don't have it yet, take some precautions and be aware. But if you already have it, join the club.
The gentleman earlier said, you're so great at being a villain. Why you do so many villain roles? Why are you so great at it? Well, it's simple. And as I've talked to you about it, may not be so cool in Hollywood, but it's working for me. I won't kiss another woman because, as a villain, I may kill 10 guys in a scene. And when we're filming the scene, it's actually kind of funny because it's so absurd. But at the end of the scene, we're like, hey, have a great night, see you later, let's go have a great time. I didn't actually kill anybody. But if I'm in bed with another woman and I kiss another woman, guess what I'm actually doing? I'm kissing another woman. I don't want my kids to see that. I don't want my family to see that. I really don't want God to see that.
Respect.
As I said earlier, honey, you weren't here for this. These lips are made for one woman, and that's you, baby. A gentleman earlier said, you're so great at